a full cast of Falcons soaring in the upper air of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. One does take to the skies before kickoff. That's the mascot, Freddy the Falcon. And down at ground level, it is a cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field here in Atlanta. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Los Angeles Rams and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock. An active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle father time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear and the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
49-yard gain on the play. First down.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down, and they go right back to it. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Throw caught at the 6. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Rams take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after.
Extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Falcons, nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Carter on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here are the Falcons out on offense for their first drive. And leading them out now in his 14th season, Brock. That's not bad for a 4th-rounder out of Michigan State back in 2012, huh? It is Kirk Cousins.
Kid, I don't think I'm the only one wondering whether or not age is catching up to Cousins. He was often injured last year, ultimately benched at the end of the season. But this is a guy who will enter the year top 20 all-time in passing in the NFL and been a durable starter for the majority of it.
Cousins looking to throw right away here. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. That throw intended for Drake London. And it sets up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You trade a little bit of speed, sure. But you sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Third and long, they're going to throw. Back to Pitts it goes. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of gain.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Shotgun snap now to Cousins. And he put everything he's got behind it. Yeah, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Throwing on 3rd, Cousins. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's 1st down at the 41. Here's the fake, Cousins to throw. To the right side and reeled in by London. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Drake London. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Rams' 36-yard line.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Play action now for Cousins. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. Moving on into the red zone. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
It's Cousins once more. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun, Cousins. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And he drives this forward to the 6.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Zane
Gonzalez on to attempt this field goal.
A 23-yard
Pretty automatic
attempt.
look for him from the left. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Blake Corum now to return it. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Rams headed back after their second drive now. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. New set of downs for him from the 31. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And now surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
He was brought down by Caden Ellis. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Stafford now on first down. Oh, he shovels it forward, complete. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Adams put in motion right. Play action now for Stafford. Nacua here, he's got it. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
50 yards on the play. And the Rams, first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Williams punches it in for the LA touchdown. The Rams get 6 more on their early advantage. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the upright. And the Rams drive their lead to 11.
14. Falcons 3.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the second time. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. First play's a design run. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now it's Cousins. The left side is caught by Pitts. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. We look underneath here, Robinson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Rams' 27-yard line.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. A give left side, here's Robinson. Shoots away from one. And he's in! It's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown!
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 4.
Rams 14, Falcons 10.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Whittington now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Out come the Rams on offense. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. And you just get the playoff. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Rams out to an early advantage. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. A handoff to Williams. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off with later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Hits him on the out route. He doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42.
A gain of 15.
A gain of 15 there. And the Rams have the first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Fits it through the middle. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Another run for Williams. And they find him there for just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. He finds Adams, complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Williams will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Another for Williams. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him 4 on the play, partner. And that pushes them a whole lot closer. 3rd and goal from the 2.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now. And I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams now lead by 10. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams drive their lead to 11.
Falcons 10.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Agnew on the return. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Now here come the Falcons on offense. They find themselves down 21-10 as they take over. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jared Verse on the tackle.
He was brought down by Jared Verse. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They send the tight end in motion. Cousins. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Kobe Turner on the tackle. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. Xavier Smith out for a return. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Williams, the ball carrier, brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Stafford from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Give to Williams from the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
To throw, Stafford. Throw left side, taken in by Adams. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Number 17.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Stafford. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. The Falcons ready for their next possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
I got him.
Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
1st and 10. Here's Cousins. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 2nd and 10, Cousins again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
It's going to be a good day, boys. Stay tough, boys. Stay tough. Put them in their place. Come on.
Third and long for him here. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
They'll punt it away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. Fields this clean at the 30. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Rams set to go on offense once more. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford now. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. And not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kate, I can promise you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades. One thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons get the football on the first turnover of the contest. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
The Falcons offense returning to the field a final time before the half. They're going to have to be quick about anything that they want to do here, partner. Enough time for a few snaps at most. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Cousins connects on the crosser. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
1st and 10, Cousins. Hauled in by Mooney, left side. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Whittington now on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scotch. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out comes the Atlanta offense for the debut possession of the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They'll send him left out of the slot. First down throw for Cousins. All in left side. And this one doesn't go far.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Cousins now off the play fake. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And he has this down to the 34. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
14 more yards.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing is Cousins. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1
10.
second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throw here, 3rd down. Dumps it off to Robinson. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
They'll run it with Robinson. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and now they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it, and now they get themselves off the field.
Now L.A. getting its offense all set to go. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Going from the pistol, Stafford finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Rams have the 1st down.
First down.
You know, he never stared him down, but that was such a good job by the quarterback to keep his eyes downfield, keep working as that shallow cross. Those crossing routes so devastating for zone coverage.
Stafford now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
Complete to Puka Nacua. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Stafford from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Now it's Williams. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain, making 2nd down.
The tackle by Jalen Walker. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Falcons' 41-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Rams 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. On the quick down, about 5 yards shy of that 1st down marker.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 16-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Please.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Shotgun snap to Stafford. He finds Adams, complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 10 yards. And a Rams 1st down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Connects with Adams again. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
It's Stafford once more. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams push their lead further to start the half. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams lead by 15 now.
28, Falcons 13.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Carter on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Out of the field runs the Atlanta offense. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
And the Falcons.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
A toss now to Robinson. And he is down to the 30-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
All right, Kate, little confession time. And you know what they say, confession, good for the soul, bad for the reputation. I think my most negative grades carrying out fakes were on toss plays like that. Because you toss it, you know it's going for a big play, and all you want to do is watch it and not carry out your fake.
He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Robinson again here on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
He's happy to bring him 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Whittington now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Rams up by a couple of scores as we look ahead to the fourth, and Brock, they are in control of that football. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Williams. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
The tackle by Jordan Fuller. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 33-yard line.
They take the handoff now, Stafford. On the right side, caught by Smith. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and inches.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Trying to sneak with Stafford. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's good.
That's a BYOB.
First down.
You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
All set to go now from the 35. Williams now on 1st and 10. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Back to throw here, Stafford. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action now for Stafford. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line.
26 yards.
That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Rams, 1st down. A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Rams.
They send Nakua in motion left. They'll run. This is Williams. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Pad level, pad level, pad level. To stuff a run before it can get going means you got underneath those pads and gave that runner nowhere to go.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Caught quickly on the slant. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He tries to sneak it, and he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
That's another Rams first down. A gain of
I'll be honest with you. Seeing that in real time,
Los Angeles.
I didn't know if they got enough. But credit that first to a tremendous effort, and secondly, to know exactly what he needed to go get that extra yard.
This is Williams. Has room into the secondary. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Now bring the tight end in motion. Defense showing blitz. Stafford. Complete out to the right side. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Here's Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Third and goal, it's Stafford. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams making a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams go up by 19.
35. Falcons 16.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Carter on the return. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say on offense, let every drive end in a kick. The bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
First down now, ball at the 33. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. works beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
Gain of 12 yards.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
First down throw for Cousins. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. Going all the way to the end zone here. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down.
Incomplete.
Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Cousins is going to throw again. Second and 10. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
I guarantee you QB wants that throw back. I know most are perfectionists, and when it's caught just a bit out of bounds, you know it could have been just a little more accurate.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here's a counter give to Robinson. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down.
I know this is normally a passing situation on your third down chart, but not unheard of to see an offense keep it on the ground and try to get the first run in it. In this case, well, it's clear that going to the air would have been a better decision. That defense was dialed in to make that stop.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off the turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And this hasn't been a common sight with him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Hey, Kate, you ever run into a brick wall? No, me neither. I think we just watched it.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Rams can rest easy with a 3-score lead. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're not going to get him an inch on this second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got them some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Here he goes, third and long. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Rams.
Motion man right is Smith. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road.
No score
Well, as they celebrate to the boos of the home crowd, I'm sure you're having flashbacks, buddy. It's got to be music to their ears, hearing those fans voice their displeasure.
It is so sweet, Kate, when you win on the road for a couple reasons.
Yeah.
I do remember. I remember silencing those road crowds. There's no better feeling than to hear, those boos and those cheers and all that noise just silenced because you beat them in their building. You know the other great sound? The plane ride home. Those are some of the greatest memories you have to celebrate that road victory and a whole road trip home to take it all in.